dead people don't come down and see, oh my god, look at that, they hosted a gig for us, oh my god, they're paying how much. I doubt they even attend their own funerals. Yo guys, this is going to be a rant about Liam Payne's death and how things have been happening. So if you're not interested, just check out. It's completely fine. It's not going to be fun. It's a long video. Let me talk about some shit. Dude, 2 days back, Liam Payne passed away tragically. And I actually put out a story even before artists started putting out their covers, calling them out, even before they started doing anything, saying, hey, yo, you know what? Please, I request you guys not to put out covers right now because it will feel like you guys are chasing clout. I don't have a problem even if you did that. It's completely fine. I know how people feel very deeply about it. Even I was one of those people who felt very deeply about somebody's death, somebody like Chris Cornell, who I was very influenced by back in the days. And, I was one of those few people who changed their DP when Chris Cornell passed away. I felt very personal because this man was my companion when I was going through personal questioning. So a lot of it resonated and it felt like a brother that I did not have. I know what you guys feel like and it's completely fine. Just because I say stuff doesn't make it true, right? But I have to show you guys something. Watch the screenshot, guys. This is 2 days back. There was a death and 2 days later we have a gig today. Now you are like, yeah, so what's wrong? They're only doing cover gigs, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Well, if you are an artist, many of you know what I'm talking about. When we host gigs, right, we plan months ahead, experiencing a lot of these red lines, red tapes that people put down and say, hey, we don't have enough footfall and shit like that. Because if you guys are bringing in so much people, only then we can host the gig and only then we will pay and stuff like that. We've heard so many of these stories, whatnot. A lot of this stays in the circle amongst musicians. It doesn't go beyond that. And it's fine. It's a very niche culture. Independent music is such. But I wanted to stress on the fact that we have several indie artists who I may know, I may not know, who make groundbreaking music across the board and are not recognized. A few years back, I had seen Summer Mehdi live at Chennai, where there were 5 people, including me and Summer Mehdi. There were only 5 people. That's the sad state of affairs that independent artists go through. And Summer Mehdi is one such person I consider to be one of the greatest to come out of the country. Many of you may not even know about him right now. And I'm talking about 2018 or 2019. Sad state of affairs, we do not respect our own artists, right? I know few artists who have been trying to host gigs and they never get proper response on time and they never get paid on time. Okay, never get respect that they deserve when they are trying to set up a gig. There's always red lines, red tapes. It takes months, dude. I know artists who have been planning a year long so that they can get the right dates, so that they can ensure that they can plan their travel, all this stuff. And we are seeing these folks just set up a gig just like that. They had artists on their roster who do covers in the blink of an eye. And there's nothing wrong with these artists who are choosing to do these covers and stuff like that. I will not blame them. In my opinion, if that's the way you have to earn money, that's the only way you can earn money. I've put out a video about that ages back. But I have to talk about how you as a viewer, as a listener, and me as a viewer and as a listener, we have failed our own indie artists in this entire thing. We are talking about artists who are alive, not people who are dead. Dead people don't care about you guys, okay? Dead people don't come down and see, oh my god, look at that, they hosted a gig for us, oh my god, they're paying how much. I doubt they even attend their own funerals. I know, dead people have to attend their own funeral, but they are not conscious, that's what I meant. We have artists who are alive today who are making groundbreaking stuff, but are not able to find venues to host their gigs. It's sad state of affairs. To be very honest, I'm a very patient man these days. But when I hear stuff like this, it really irks me from the inside. And there is like this fire that jag utao from within when they say stuff like, oh no, but that's not my kind of music. My kind of music is Western music. Or it would be something like, I'm more into Bollywood stuff, or I'm into more filmy music. Dude, most of this film music and shit like that comes from trends that are set by indie artists in the indie scene. Seen this happened where something that clicks in the indie scene has been taken and made it into a part of the film. So, sorry. Bhai, a lot of Western music has been influenced by us, that to independent artists that none of us knew about. Some Indian artist has influenced an entire genre in the 90s or in the 80s, I don't know when. And it's surprising to us that even me, somebody who follows indie artists, have no clue about it. I honestly don't know anybody beyond my peers. I haven't heard indie artists from back in the days. I know a few, but that's about it. That's the sad state of affairs, dude. That's the sad state of affairs. You guys think there is not good music from within the country because you guys like to listen to commercial stuff that you see in the films are the only ones, or stuff that is done by record labels are the only songs that you would listen to, right? What about the independent artists who are making incredibly precise, pristine work that nobody is listening to? Nobody. That's my problem. And when these artists die, who is there to pay homage for them? Who's there to pay homage for them? Tell you what. Let this all go aside. Since we are talking about death, let me just say this in a public forum so that everybody knows this. If I die and if there is a funeral, I want a DJ to play music, my music, okay? I don't want you to play covers. I want a DJ to come play my music, and I want you guys to stand on my grave and dance. I want my funeral to be a grave dance, dude. I don't care. If you guys are not coming to my funeral and partying like there is no tomorrow, I do not want a funeral. I think we need to pay more attention to our own artists, folks, our own independent artists who are barely able to make a mark but are influencing a lot of us people. I think it's high time we started going for these gigs. If you can afford it, if you can afford the cover gig, you can afford these gigs. Give these artists a chance, please. Give these people a chance and see what they have to offer. They have some amazing works. I don't know who else to mention. There are so many artists that I can mention. Some recently that I watched was Sue Isaac, Stevie, Ranj, dude. Ranj is blowing it out of the park right now for me personally, because she's changed the game in the R&B scene in India, and it matters to me because how it's influenced folks. There are so many such artists. I don't even know several artists. I am yet to find. So let's pay attention to the ones that are living. That's what in essence, I wanted to say. And let's pay more attention to the artists who are homegrown. Like let's actually make in India, no? That's it. That's my rant. It's about close to 10 minutes now. For people who stuck around, thank you for watching this video. I hope I made sense.